This is a hybrid that doesn't really act like a hybrid, which I think is what most buyers want. Sure, there are those people who want to scream their eco-credentials from the rooftops, but this Accord doesn't do that. It does have a hybrid badge in the back, but it's not splashed with green leaves and it doesn't have a giant eco stencil on the side. The only real tip-off, and this is only to professional car spotters, are the fan blade wheels. That understatement continues to the inside, too. There are some little green plants in the gauge cluster that tell you how economically you drove on your last jaunt, but that's about it. The double screen is fine, and the sensitivity of the touchscreen seems a little better. The volume slider is still kind of annoying, but I found it much less so than in the older versions. The seats are soft enough, but I had a hard time getting it and the wheel in comfortable position. I felt like I was sitting a little high up. The iPhone connection worked quickly, and there seems to be a good amount of room in the back seat. Trunk space is a little smaller due to the battery, but it looked like 2 sets of golf clubs would fit. As for the powertrain, I think it's as unobtrusive as a hybrids can be. I went from EV to hybrid mode several times, and I only noticed because the EV logo in the dash lights up. It'll slink around silently in parking lots without much effort, but it is quick enough to get out of its own way. It cruises on the highway at 80 miles per hour without a problem and even has a little left in the tank, pun intended, in case you need to pass someone. It has a little engine and a CVT, so no shifting, but it's not buzzy, even when you floor it. The brakes feel almost like normal brakes, even though they're regenerative. Clicking the shifter down to B mode helps charge the battery, and I had some left after my 17-mile drive home. The price seems okay for nearly 50 miles per gallon. Sure, you might get a chunk off with a full EV, but you still have only a small range, at least for now. This will go on road trips, and overall, it's a ton of car for the price. The enthusiast in me says get the $25,000 X with a manual, but I suppose in that case I'd say get the coupe, too.